Hello there, my name is Angela Mosley and I'm the Programme Director for Biological Sciences within the School of Biological Sciences here at Queen's University Belfast. I would like to welcome you today to our virtual Open Day Festival, and I hope that you have enjoyed the activities so far. In this presentation today, I hope to provide you with an overview of the Biological Sciences programmes and a feel for what you can expect when studying in our school. The School of Biological Sciences has an overall responsibility for the delivery of a diverse group of life sciences degree programmes, and these range from biological sciences, which is the programme that I will be talking about and focusing on today, to more specialist subjects like biochemistry, microbiology, zoology, marine biology. And I'd like to highlight that there are also talks available for each of those specialist pathways. The Biological Sciences programme would probably be our most popular course within our school, and it does provide students with the broadest coverage of the biosciences. It's the perfect pathway for those of you that are looking for a universally recognised science degree, whilst keeping your options open. You'll have the opportunity to discover lots of diverse topics, including those that interrogate the fine detail, for example, molecular biology, genetics, microbiology, right through to topics that explore the bigger picture, for example, those that investigate the organism, the environment and ecosystems. It's actually a really exciting time to study biological sciences. Scientists are now better equipped than ever to answer important biological questions. I mean, as we're talking right now, discoveries are being made by bioscientists all across the world that will in the future transform medicine, agriculture, industry, and our general understanding of life on Earth. We currently offer 5 programmes in biological sciences at Queen's, and these encompass both the BSc and MSci programmes that you can see here on screen, and also we offer a foundation degree in biological sciences that's delivered in collaboration with the Belfast Metropolitan College. Both the BSc and MSci programmes can be integrated with a professional studies year where students spend a full year in placement, and this extends the BSc programme from 3 years to 4 years and the MSci programme from 4 years to 5 years. So lots of options. Before I go into detail about the specific course structure, I'd like to tell you a little bit about where you will be taught and some of the teaching facilities that we have within our school. Our teaching environment really is first class. The university has recently significantly invested in biological sciences, and we now have a brand new School of Biological Sciences that you can see here in the photographs. It's located on Chlorine Gardens in South Belfast. The building itself has its own student facility, so it's very student orientated. We have a lecture theatre, we have a teaching laboratory, with social spaces and breakout areas for students to communicate with each other. And we also have specialist research laboratories where students have opportunity to complete their final year projects. In addition to the site in Belfast, we also have off-site teaching facilities and research facilities in Portaferry. And this is the Queen's Marine Laboratory that you can see here in the top right picture. It provides our students with a very unique access to the marine environment, and it's actually the destination for our Stage 1 and Stage 2 field trips. In terms of how we deliver education to our students, we teach students in lots of different approaches. We teach through traditional lectures and practicals, but we also adopt interactive approaches and e-learning approaches by using technology-enhanced resources. Students have access to a wide range of technical services. One of those is Canvas, which is our virtual learning environment. The staff within the school are internationally recognised for their research profile, and they're experts in their field. They publish in top scientific journal and attract significant income. So the teachers that are delivering the education to you are leading researchers in their specialist subjects. They've also been recognised for teaching excellence, and many of our teachers and staff within the school have received teaching awards from the university to recognise the quality and innovation of their teaching strategies. So in terms of the course structure, I'd just like to provide you with a very brief overview of the structure of the course. The modules that you see in this section are those that we currently offer our undergraduate students. And hopefully it'll give you a little bit of a flavour for what we actually teach. The first year that you see on screen now we call Stage 1, and it's shared across all of our biosciences pathways. Provides you with a very thorough introduction to the areas that we feel are essential for all biologists, irrespective of specialism, and provides a solid foundation for your degree. Basically, at this stage, you'll get a little bit of everything through completion of the 3 core modules that you see here shown in yellow. Now, we totally understand that at this stage, it's very often for students in your position to commit to a specialist subject so early in your academic studies. And so the shared structure that you see here across all of our biosciences pathways in first year allows for interchange between the pathways as your interests may be developed during Stage 1. Essentially, what this actually means is that if you join us on the biological sciences pathway, but perhaps you develop a very strong interest in microbiology, maybe through the teaching that you've received on the World of Microorganisms module, then it's possible for you to transfer to the specialist microbiology degree at the end of your first year. So the shared structure at Stage 1 essentially allows for very easy transfer between pathways. Now, the only programme I'd just like to highlight at this stage, the only programme where transfers to and from biological sciences are not possible is the biochemistry degree. And that's because the biochemistry students complete modules within the School of Chemistry. As you progress then to Stage 2, you'll see that you have much more flexibility in the choice of modules, which really allows you to focus on areas of interest to you. At Stage 2, students will complete 3 compulsory modules. Again, these are highlighted in yellow. And these modules really reflect the basic breadth and knowledge that we would expect of a life sciences graduate. So we would expect graduates in biological sciences to have knowledge of cell biology, plant biology, and invertebrate biology. But beyond those core modules, you have absolute freedom to choose additional optional modules from a wide range of subjects. And you can see here where these modules are listed. And the green colour represents modules that are delivered in semester 1, and the orange, those that are delivered in semester 2. And the blue colour represents those that are delivered across both semesters. So a wide range of topics available across the academic year. At Stage 2, our students also have an option to incorporate a work placement element. And this encompasses a 16-week work placement, and it's undertaken during the summer between Stages 2 and 3. So all students have the option to complete work placement. The professional studies year that you can see here is placed between Stages 2 and 3, and it's available as an add-on for both the BSc and the MSci programmes. And it involves this year-long 40-week placement. It provides students with an opportunity to gain key employability skills, and it has been shown to significantly enhance graduate employment opportunities. And I'll talk a little bit more about employability later on in the presentation. The teaching at Stage 3 then is entirely research-led, and the modules that you see here are shaped specifically around the research interests and the expertise of the academic staff within our school. All of the staff that coordinate modules at stage 3 are research active, and they're leading authorities in the specific module content. So the modules that are on offer that you can see here at stage 3 are actually built around the expertise of the active researchers. You'll see diverse topics ranging from, for example, parasitology, which is the area that I'm actually focused on in terms of research, right through to behavioural ecology, and lots of different opportunities to learn more about research activities within the school. The final year students all complete a compulsory research project, and it's shown here in yellow in the stage 3 list. And this runs the entire academic year, and the research project offers students an opportunity to actually delve into a specific area that's of interest to them. It can be field-based, it could be lab-based, it could be computational, or students sometimes choose to have an education focus, especially for those students that are interested in pursuing careers in teaching. The MSci programme then is differentiated from the BSc programme through the stage 4 that you can see on screen now. During this year, the student focus will be entirely on research, and this year engages the students in the processes of planning and managing research projects. It really is a research intense year, offering students an opportunity to develop and refine research skills. During the stage 4, the MSci students join an established research team to complete their research project, and they'll become an important part of that research team. They'll be under the supervision of the academic that's offering the project, but they'll also work alongside other researchers in the team, including other undergraduate students, students that are maybe at stage 3 completing their BSc research projects, and other MSci students, but also postgraduate students, those students that are working towards masters or PhDs, and also researchers, postdoctoral research fellows that are aligned with the research activity of that particular lab. The year really does offer students an opportunity to enhance their research skills, and it is ideally suited for those students who are keen on pursuing a PhD and a subsequent career in research. So, in addition to gaining the thorough knowledge and understanding of key concepts in the biological sciences through studying the modules that I've just presented to you, we also teach both lab and field-based skills, and they're a critical component of the Biological Sciences training programme. Students are exposed to the lab environment right from day one. They spend on average about 6 hours a week in the practical environment during stages 1 and 2, and complete, as we've just shown, an intense research project at stages 3 for the BSc programme and 4 for the MSci programme. We train our students in a wide range of practical skills, technical skills related to the lab, and also field-based skills through residential field trips. And you can see some of these skills are listed here in the word cloud. Students will gain expertise in the skills through re-exposure over the duration of the degree programme. So they get training in skills at stage 1, further training at stage 2, and then they apply those skills through the projects at stages 3 and 4. And we evaluate student skills and expertise in the practical environment. At stages 1 and 2, we run objective structured practical evaluations, and this ensures that we have eyes on our students in the lab performing these practical skills. So students are observed on their skill performance as they move through the degree programme. And it allows students then to enhance their skill set as they progress and improve on those skills. So skills training really is an integral part of our programme. So that was really a very quick overview of the course structure and the learning environment that you would be coming into if you choose to study biological sciences at Queen's. And you might be a little overwhelmed right now in terms of which programme might be best for you, whether or not, for example, to include the professional studies year, or you may be considering between the BSc programme and the MSci programmes. And I guess at this point, the message to you is you don't need to really decide right now. Transfer between courses is possible. For example, students can transfer to and from the professional studies programmes after stage 1. And you have the opportunity to transfer to the MSci programme after your final year on the BSc programme. And that would be subject to you fulfilling specific conditions and attaining specific grades. But transfer is possible between courses. In terms of the entry requirements, there are multiple different routes of entry, and you're all probably sitting with different in different positions in terms of the current qualifications that you're working towards. And so I just at this point like to direct you to the entry requirements on Course Finder at the link that's shown on this current slide. And I'll not say anything more about entry requirements. If you have any specific queries about your current qualifications or the qualifications that you're currently working towards and how they are judged in terms of entry suitability for this course, you should contact admissions. In terms of what this means for you as a student on an accredited course, RSB accreditation provides you with many different things. First of all, it's a recognition of the academic quality of your degree programme. Your course, the Biological Sciences programme, has been evaluated by a panel of professionals, of bioscience professionals that are absolutely independent of the university. And they've determined that your course meets a set of requirements for accreditation. So it provides you with assurance that you will graduate with appropriate skills and knowledge in the biosciences. It also provides you with enhanced employability. Graduating from an accredited programme shows employers that you have the knowledge and the skills that they are looking for, and obviously that will enhance your competitiveness when you enter the job market. RSB accreditation also results in you becoming a member of a professional community. So whenever you graduate from an accredited degree, so from the biosciences programme that is accredited, you're entitled to 1 year's free membership of the Royal Society of Biology. And this will open up networks for you. You'll become part of a professional community. You can put this on your CV. You will get invites to events and talks and regional activities that you might be interested in attending. You'll have access to professional networking opportunities, and you'll stay part of that professional community throughout your career. In terms of career then, just to bring you back to employability, career guidance and work placements are embedded, as I showed you during the course structure overview. They're absolutely embedded in the curriculum of all of the programmes that we offer within the school. So you can add professional studies element to either the BSc programme or the MSci programme. The school has a dedicated full-time work placement and careers advisor. It's Mark Gallagher, and Mark oversees both the 16-week work placement and the year-long professional studies programme. And he's also a key contact even for those students that do not select work placement options, but still want to benefit from careers advice and contacts with key employers. Those that do undertake work placement or professional studies, the placements can occur locally, nationally, internationally, with students going out all over the world to placements. And the school has developed very, very strong relationships through the work that Mark is doing with employers, who will then recruit our students on an annual basis. As a result of this, our graduates are highly employable. The latest destination figures highlight that 95% of our graduates are either in work or doing further study 6 months after completing their degrees. There are lots of diverse career opportunities for graduates in biological sciences. And graduates in biological sciences are actually working to solve the biggest challenges that we currently face in the world today: fighting disease, protecting the environment, feeding our growing populations. In fact, there are both graduates and placement students from our programme, graduates from biological sciences programmes within our school, and placement students on biological science programmes within our school who have been actively recruited to work on the current pandemic. This highlights the value of the skills and the knowledge that these students have acquired during our programmes and demonstrates their future employability. So that brings us to the end of the overview. Thank you very, very much for staying with me, and I hope that the session has been useful in providing a taster of the structure and the content of the biological sciences programmes here at Queen's. If you have any questions, I would like to remind you that we will be available from 2 to 6 on the live chat forum to answer any of your questions, and I would encourage you to also explore the discovery sessions for some subject inspiration. Thank you again. We very much look forward to welcoming you in September 2021.